Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Nullius mod. This is Otaku's Showboat, and today is the day that I will be working towards getting into water fill, beginning with a massive ECH build, and I think we have to start immediately today. Just to note, last time we met, I spent a lot of time discussing stuff, and built out titanium ingots out of, rutile. We made rutile, or rutile tiles. Yes, tiles. We did the thing over here and did shenanigans with water reprocessing and demolition. And sludge and wastewater reprocessing and demolition. Yeah, things. We have a build to do, and I don't have an empty train station in which to do it at the moment. So I will need to build out the train station as well as actually build the build here. Gonna need to delete both of those. They are demolished. Those ore patches no longer exist. We will not be building over ores on this particular occasion. And yeah, so ECH used in a lot of things, and the process is to get into the ECH used in a lot of things. In fact, I'm almost tempted to just have a station for propene, because my god, there's so much that I need of just propene going forward. But yeah, now that I have the pressurized chemistry technology, things are going to get so much better for building at scale. And, of course, building at a reasonable level a bunch of stuff that would otherwise require a ton of inputs. In this case, the ECH, just to get 100 of it per second, is going to need a lot, actually. Oh, it would appear as if this has been placed so long ago that the demolition orders timed out. That is one slight issue I have with just Factorio in general. I don't understand why there has to be a timeout on orders, such as with demolition orders and ghost tile placement. Why does there even need to be a timeout for that? I don't understand. I don't want there to be. If I put down the order, I want it to be there as my reminder that it's a thing that needs to get done. Right? Like, that it's there, like, as a reminder to me. Why would I want my reminder to be automatically deleted after an arbitrary amount of time? Just, no. That's not useful to me. That's another pain point I have with, just Factorio in general. Has nothing to do with this mod. And yet, it's a thing that you can upgrade through technology, like a statistic that can be upgraded is how long the ghosts last. Like, huh? But they should just be infinite time. They should never expire. Like, why would I ever want it to expire? No, I don't want that to expire. Period. Ever. Infinity time it should last. Just across the board. Just orders for destruction and orders for placing of ghost entities never should expire. Those are my plans that I've placed on the map. Why would I want to get rid of my plans? Unless I very explicitly get rid of the plans. Like, if I want to get rid of them, I'll explicitly get rid of them myself. Just don't time them out, please. I don't like that mechanic. It's not a good mechanic. I understand it's partly to clean up the save, but I don't care how big the save is. I really don't care. I want infinity plans made, and then execute those plans. That's how I enjoy this game. Make plans, execute plans. Making plans was a lot of what we did last time, as well. And we had a look at all of this shenaniganry, which, as you may or may not have noticed, in all of this shenaniganry, we need saline water. And I just built a thing that's nowhere near water. Do I really need the saline water? Yeah. So this is one of those catch-22 moments. I want water fill so that I can do this as designed. Excuse me. Something in my throat. I want water fill to do this as designed. Why are we doing this? To get water fill in the first place. Now, are there ways around this? Yes. I'm going to copy and paste this down in a separate production line and make a few edits. Now, we're not going to be able to get the full 100 at this moment in time. We might be able to get 50 out, but that's probably pushing it just a bit. Now, what we can do is we can import sodium hydroxide. Actually, we can just import the caustic. What am I saying? I can import caustic as caustic. Now, what about that chlorine? Well, as it turns out, there's this wonderful chlorine from hydrochloric or from hydrogen chloride recipe that does exist that is useful in this given situation, so that I don't have to deal with bringing in saline water. Yeah, I'm still going to need water. Yeah, I'm still going to need to... Excuse me as I hit my microphone. I'm still going to need to deal with wastewater here, but I technically have a way of dealing with that without needing to have any water fill or really long pipelines. So, this is what I will do. I will import hydrogen chloride as well as caustic solution. This will need to be copied from here, I guess. We'll just copy this. Wholesale. That was offset. Like an entire tile. Nah. There you go. Delete all that. Delete that. That's better. Oh, that's better. There you go. Now, in the long term, this will up... Oh, wait, what? Well, da-ba-da-ba. There you go. In the long term, I will upgrade this, and it will be producing the full amount or more of the ECH. It's just at this moment in time, ECH caustic at ECH. Just for this moment in time, I need to. Oh yeah, I need a input as well. Ooh, hello. Yeah, that works. Da. Go up here, do something like over there, get the pylons. That's just, for now. Because it needs the saline. Lots of it. Over here. Basically, just doing more of the hydrochloric stuff over here in order to get into ECH. I could have done ECH at my actual hydrochloric, but that That would have been messy. That would have been really messy to do it over there. So we're doing it over here. Enjoy that. Depot ECH. And off screen, of course, between last time and this time, I have put the titanium ingots onto the train. If we look up here, titanium ingots are now on a train. Like a stack each wagon of those ingots, and the ingots are accruing at a singular unit per second, and it just works. It simply works. It appears I have a bit much on the brine to actually deal with here. So, oh, it's because of you being too slow. From not enough fresh water, I see. I should take care of that. Where's my vehicle? Because I'm going to be copying that whole thing down here anyway. To get rid of the wastewater that's being output here. May as well make sure that it's, you know, actually doing its job. Alright, so you need more water. You actually use up to 400 fresh water. Well, there's 375 for you. Right, you produce too much seawater. Yeah, that's getting a bit too backed up. Now, if I made this 30% faster, how's that look? We're still backing up. How you looking now? You make 400, oh gosh. I don't think I need any of these because the 400 is, well, 400 max. That will ideally get rid of the seawater. Now the problem is going to be you're going to back up on saline. As this now is not going to be capable of giving me enough, or of getting rid of the saline. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Theoretically, this all just becomes water in the end, and that gets voided here. There's just so much byproduct stuff here. My goodness. Oh, good. Now you're just the wastewater. Yeah, sure. Fine. Be that way, game. Just be that way, game. You're just gonna be that way for me, huh? Yeah. Just grab that. Put it there. Delete that thing. Remove all that. Remove all that. And that. And that. And we are good. I think. Why is there 1 unit of belt? Because of that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Get back in the vehicle. I'm done looking at you. For now, you're gonna be completely demolished once I get my water fill anyway. This is all just a temporary solution. A temporary solution to a permanent problem. We need a permanent solution to our permanent problem. Okay. Pin. Ta-da! How do I want to go about doing this? Shall we go about from reverse? I seem to like doing that lately. Just start from the final step and work our way through. It has been pointed out that when you have situations like this, the fluids do pass through on adjacent chem labs. In this case, that's not going to work so well. I mean, sure, yeah, the pipe would allow pass through. I think we can test this. If I attach the caustic, let's actually get. So why are you not lit? Turned off during daytime? What? Something's with that light. Oh. You didn't get your... You didn't get the memo. Yeah, you... There. There you go. From that end to there. And from there into there. Yeah. Okay. Caustic, come here. Hydrogen chloride, not hydrochloric, but hydrogen chloride. Come here. Alright, we're gonna see how this plays out. When the caustic train comes in, if we see that this building has caustic, we know that this is actually a pass-through. I don't trust the throughput, though, of the pass-through as I grab more coffee. I don't trust the pressure of this as a pass-through. So that would be why I want to try to keep things orderly. Ahem. Orderly. This produces brine. This makes brine. That brine makes 12 sodium hydroxide. I hate matrix solvers sometimes. I really hate the matrix solver sometimes. Yeah, I really hate the matrix solver sometimes. So basically, what this is trying to tell me is that I will... Not the right recipe. Is that I will end up with more sodium hydroxide than caustic that I need if I reprocess the brine. Meaning I would have to deal with essentially the excess caustic out of here no matter what. And I actually wouldn't even need the caustic in at all in this situation. I wouldn't need it, period. Do I feel like doing that? Is the real question. Because guess what? We have a way of reprocessing brine. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And ideally, we're gonna get actual values of stuff here. Seawater to saline plus waste. Okay. Waste. Waste becomes saline. And sludge. Sludge becomes waste. With fresh. I could do it with sea water. Given the step that we're at here. Yeah. Yeah. Matrix solver, please. Oh god. Oh god, what? Matrix solver. You are... being rather... stupid. Oh well. It's being dumb. Can I have both of those? No. It's just stupid. Well, do that. And the output is now exclusively saline and steam that I can get rid of. The saline. Now, we want to avoid heat exchanger stuff here, so that will be into water and brine in a loop. In a great big loop. That is 8 doohickeys. And then, of course, the water here is then going to be electrolyzed with the pressurized recipe. Where is the pressurized water recipe? There it is. And that broke it. Somehow, it failed. It just died when I did that. But there you go. That is a lot of electrolysis. Huh. Weird. Yeah. And you can vent all that. You can vent all that. And that's for 50 ECH. Yep. Outputs, stuff that I can void. From 120 brine in, which becomes 543.4, apparently. My god, that is a way. Unless I used heat exchangers, in which I would have to go and get solar collectors to take care of that. Alright, what would it be like if I did the other way? Essentially, the other way is to go into, I think, this 5 heat exchangers worth, which would give me wastewater, that we just do the standard wastewater processing. And now we could do the same with the saline, which would do that with the we could just do that with the saline. Hey, is there a brine? No, there is no brines. No matter what we have to deal with converting brine to saline, then heat exchanger the saline back to a much smaller amount of brine in the end. This, we have to deal with that sludge plus fresh, into waste, into saline, into destruction. This is much simpler, but that 11.4 megawatts and that 5.8 megawatts of heat, that's part of the problem. And that's a lot of steam. That's a lot of steam. But, yeah, I think that's going to be easier to deal with. It's going to be really big because it's a lot of solar collectors. I'm going to meet you back here once I have the solar collectors. And we're back, and can confirm caustic does pass through in here, the way that this has been designed. Now, I can tell you exactly why this happened. It's because of the definition on the building for this port was generalized. There is actually a way of defining a input port as just input, and it will disallow passing through completely. This is the thing that comes up in Pinedon's mods as well. Some things will pass through and other things will not, just based off of what type of port was defined in the file for the building. So if this is intended behavior, fine. If it's not, now someone knows about it. Okay. So this will need to be 4. Yes, this will need to be 4. Pretty sure I remember that. Pin. This. This will need to be 6. Okay. Sure. Fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 6 of them. Enjoy. That will be the ECH at the very, 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 very tail end. Now, the brine. As I mentioned, the brine is more than enough to produce my caustic solution. The unfortunate part is that this matrix solver in Hellmod is going to make it so that all of my brine is processed here, because it wants to give me the chlorine as well on the feedback, rather than process the hydrogen chloride into the chlorine, which is what I'd really prefer. I don't actually want all of the brine to get processed into sodium hydroxide. I only want enough to get the amount of caustic in here. That's really all I want out of this. We're going to be dealing with wastewater anyway, and all that glorious shenaniganry in here. Yeah, this is going to be pretty glorious shenaniganry. So I need to be like, hey, it's apparently 169.9. Nice. To get into 50 ECH. So, in a separate thing, we're going to have caustic, and we're going to say 169.9, and then we're going to say you're going to be produced out of that recipe 50.97. 50.97. 120 minus 50.97 is 69.03. That's going to go into here as the actual input amount, and that's going to be the values of the stuff that I will need in this, in particular, to overflow void the brine. That's my intent, is I will overflow void the brine. I will allow the caustic to be the backup on here. I will make sure to use the chlorine. Absolutely, I will use the chlorine, and I will destroy the hydrogen. And that will be that. That will be that. We will be good to go. So, for now, let me deal with this. I will need you here. Yeah, it's not the right thing. That's the right thing. I will need 3 of you. Car, you're in my way. I have used all of my underground pipe already? Already? Oh. Okay. I guess I didn't really restock. Okay. This goes here. Like so. Top up valve, top up valve, top up valve. There you go. From there, from whatever back end thing I'm doing, this guy with thingy there and chlorine there. Do. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello, stuffs. And then, of course, brine goes into that, and etc., etc. This is going to need to output a lot of sodium hydroxide. Hello, stuffs. Not there. There. Down, over. This will go into a doohickey. Making caustic. The caustic. Making caustic productively? No. In fact, I want it to be as unproductive as possible, so just efficiently. That's what I want from you. Just efficiently, because you're gonna be fine. On the caustic side of things. In all actuality, this is gonna make all of the caustic that I will need. In fact, I will not need any more caustic in at all. I can remove that train station. Stop that request from ever happening. It's not needed. It makes what it needs based off of the byproduct brine. It over makes what it needs in actual fact. Let's see. So the brine. Whoopsies, that is not the correct spacing. The brine will be here and will auxiliary out that way. I said it will auxiliary out that way. Or this way. Over here? No, over this way. This is like all the way over at the other end of the build is where we'll deal with that. Okay. I will need water in as well. Great job. That's gonna be over here somewhere. The water's fine. I'm not worried about the water. I'm not worried about reprocessing the waste. That is the easy part. That is the actual easy part. Now, the propene. Okay. I also haven't considered, that's the way to word it, dealing with the benzene. I will need to combust the benzene. All of it. In a boiler. Combustion chamber, excuse me, where's my combustion chambers? Do I not have combustion chambers? I do. There you go. Benzene combustion. So how much benzene am I dealing with here? 34. Alrighty then. Ahem. Benzene. That would be 6. I don't need all of this shenaniganry with the steam. anymore. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. I don't need any of this steam shenaniganry anymore. Oh, that makes me so happy. Can I not just make this closer? I can make this closer now, can I not? Why is that like that? That's only 5. What? Huh? Alright, well, that's gonna be that. I need to step away for a moment. I will be back very, very shortly. Well, for you, that was just a half a second, but for me, that was a few minutes. Okay, we were working on getting the benzene deleted from the face of existence. Yes? Yes, I believe that is what I was working on. Here's a thing about the combustion chamber. Does it have a mirror? Do I have access to the mirror? Oh, hey, I've got my large demand chests. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. I am very happy to have that. I do have access to the mirrored combustion chamber. That actually makes this a heck of a lot easier, right? Like, does that not make this just easier? Give me 3 of those? So with this mirrored, yeah, it's just better. It's just better that way. Whoops. Yeah. I like that. That is a lot easier to deal with. Now, each one of these is going to output up to 250 steam. Well, as it turns out, I can demolish up to 500 at a time of each of these thingies. The only problem here is that these are very, very, very large buildings, and I have to essentially work around that. Sorta like this. I can bring you in a tile. Similarly here, except that's actually closer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go that way. 5. So while this is fine on this side... Oh, come on now. Fine, be that way. Okay, there's oxygen. I just need to make sure that I have enough oxygen. That's 600 oxygen. Just gonna point out, that's 600 oxygen. Whoops. Go back, thank you. Ta-da! Oh, that's so much nicer, though. That looks so much nicer by having the mirrored combustion chambers like that. Yes. Yes, that is useful. And of course, having the chimney 2s allowing me to have one chimney to get rid of all of the steam. I would otherwise need 3 chimney 1s to get rid of that steam. And 1 on the carbon dioxide. So, from there, what? So we've already sort of done those steps. I need to get my pipe logistics finished on the alkene reaction here. When I get access to the light alkene recipes, I think this is actually going to be better for getting into exclusive propene. I need to think about that a little bit. Oh, there's also benzene reforming, so I could end up getting carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide from the benzene, reducing the back-end costs. It's a lot of stuff, though. Oh, hello, Ollie. Welcome. Oops, I hit the thing. Hello, Ollie. The boy is here. Hello, my boy. Yes, there's the baby. How's the boy? How's Ollie? My big baby boy. Yes, he's a big boy. He's a big, big kitty. Yes, he is. Oh, I know you'd want me to stop. He's like, hey, stop that. Stop that. That's my face. What are you doing with my face? Okay, even more pipe. Wait, that's only 3. Why did I only build 3? I need 5. I looked at the wrong thing. Oh, because it's this. What? Oh, I clicked. Oh, you also produce benzene. Okay. Alright, yeah, I needed to do this. This is the alkene synthesis pressurized recipe. And I will need 5 of these. God, I need more pipe. I really need more pipe. I actually don't need more undergrounds. Get in my backpack. Get in my backpack. All of you. Do I have more underground? No. Dang. Well, continuing. This guy is going to take the ethylene back here and reprocess that ethylene into additional benzene, as well as additional propene. So all of the propene will combine there. The benzene will need to be brought in as well, because 5 of these is only going to make 28.62 up to ish, and the 3 of these is going to make another 7. That's where all the benzene is going to come from. The benzene. You know what? We'll do it this way. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's your benzene. And the methane will become ethylene. Yeah. About that. The methane will just become ethylene. I'll need to provide oxygen. There's some ethylene. And then more ethylene from you. Not there. Not there. Not there. Pipe logistics. Oh boy, pipe logistics. That... Ta-da. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, stuff is gonna be needed. More, like, valve-type stuff is gonna likely be needed for this. That needs to go into an electrolyzer. Just for voiding. Because I need this gone. Deleted from the face of existence. That's going to be fine. Doesn't need to make the compressed. Does not need compressed. No, no, no. This will need compressed in. But we're going to be making a lot of excess compressed oxygen, so we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Now, I need to note that this takes compressed hydrogen, and the production of the carbon monoxide, the compressed carbon monoxide, is also going to use quite a bit of stuff. Oh, right, you take compressed methane, so that's not that. I will need to do this to compress the methane into compressed methane for this recipe. Just, yeah, that's part of the requirements here. Okay. This water situation is to feed in the water down here. I want that full 928.4, not the 786, because it's cycling water back from up here. Or do I want to cycle water back from up here? I've sort of designed it. Or no, that is a ingredient. There is a production. There's a thing that is also giving me water. It's you. Okay. Yeah, that I will cycle. Okay. Yes. Memories. I need to remember my stuff here. I need 9 of you. I want my pipe. I need my pipe to grounds. So I will go and restock, and I will be right back. This is getting really long on the raw footage. Really long on the raw footage, but I needed a break, and I needed a... I've already been cutting out some of these trips back and forth, so... Another trip back and forth to get the things. To get more things. I should note that I do have more inventory space now by an entire line from a tech that I got. And I will be back with more stuff. So it appears if I didn't actually have enough undergrounds in the first place, that I had run out of them in my mall, of these underground pipes. So I have forced my robots to make it happen by grabbing all of the gravel. I have a lot of gravel production, way more than that, so there is no excuse. I've doubled it, and I've increased the amount of regular pipe that I'm making too. I will return once I have the things. Once I have enough pipe. Actually, you know what? This is going to take quite a while to accrue these underground pipes again. And the recording time thus far is 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I'm not done yet. I'm not really even close. I mean, it looks like I'm close. I'm not close to being done yet. Nothing is on yet. There's a bunch more logistical pipe shenanigans that need to be done here for the ECH production from all this alkene stuff, and like the meat of the like dealing with the excess brine and all of that. Like, we still have this still needs to happen, as well as the remaining steps here. I'm going to call this for the day today, and when we come back in our next episode, we will finish the ECH build. I don't like that we haven't finished this in one go, but this is a pretty complex build with a lot of pipe work and shenaniganery and mirrored combustion chambers, and we've had a lot of conversations along the way. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting that great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you're so inclined and able. I will be back when I am back, and I will see you all on the next one.